This is why narcissists are actually afraid of their victims. If you've ever been in a situation where you felt like you can't even give someone else a compliment without facing their wrath, you may be dealing with a narcissist. It can be exhausting to constantly walk on eggshells, never knowing what might trigger their insecurities and cause them to lash out. But don't worry, you're not alone. Many people have found themselves in these same shoes. That's why we're here to help. Our From Chaos to Calm course is the first step towards taking back control. By learning basic shielding techniques, you'll be able to protect yourself from negative people like narcissists and emotional vampires. No longer will you have to worry about inadvertently angering them with a compliment to someone else. And the best part? It's completely free. So why not take advantage of this opportunity and download the course today? You'll be on your way to a happier, healthier life in no time. Check the description below if you're interested. In order to prevent escalating the anger of a narcissist, it is important that you refrain from praising others in their presence or even behind their back. Narcissists tend to become infuriated if they perceive that someone else is receiving any kind of admiration or recognition that they themselves deserve instead. Expressing any kind of compliment towards others would inevitably lead to regret and often result in having to retract statements made. We have curated a comprehensive list of strategies to avoid that will trigger the fury of narcissists. However, this advice is only suitable for those who are confident they will not suffer any harm. If you are currently dealing with a narcissist who has been causing stress and tension in your life, it is important to first ensure that you have a strong sense of self-assurance and security before approaching them. These techniques have proven effective when dealing with manipulative narcissists who may not resort to violence. However, if you are dealing with an extreme narcissist who has a history of violent behavior, we strongly advise refraining from employing these strategies. In such cases, it is best to avoid interacting with them altogether. If you or someone around you is in danger from a violent individual, please exercise extreme caution. Assuming that we are in agreement, let us now move on to some of the things that are guaranteed to drive a narcissist insane. To begin with, you need to practice being radically honest. The truth is one of the few things that can truly make a destructive narcissist feel uncomfortable. There is no sugarcoating here. These are the hard facts. In other words, absolute candor. Trust me, I grew up in a world where narcissism was the norm. I've worked with them and dated them. Looking back now, I realized that their top annoyance with me was my tendency to say exactly what was on my mind. When engaging with a narcissist, no one else was allowed to hold an opinion or take a stand. It might have been okay for them, but it was not okay for you. There's another interesting nugget to keep in mind. The truth, which has its own frequency, is 1,000 times more powerful than any lie. To put it differently, the truth always wins. It is a safe bet that it will happen in the end. For destructive narcissists, honesty and sincerity are extremely disturbing traits. Even when we're not speaking, people feel uneasy around us for reasons they can't explain. The precision of our science has improved over time. Narcissists experience an immense amount of anxiety when they consider this frequency because of their sensitivity. It could directly expose their lies. This means that you should be completely honest with yourself and not hold back. Narcissists find this level of transparency unfamiliar, as they have become so used to deceiving others. Narcissists have such a negative self-image that they control others to uplift their own self-worth. If you begin telling them the truth and not what they want to hear, even when it's something no one else has the courage to say to their faces, they will probably move away. Particularly, when they feel trapped, they have no other choice but to escape. If you have a difficult time envisioning the power of the truth, let me reassure you, the truth is always sufficient. Remember this at all times. Secondly, ignore them completely. To drive a destructive narcissist crazy, a healthy dose of apathy is needed. Narcissists feel justified in treating others with contempt and disdain, even when those people have done nothing to deserve it. However, when the tables are turned and they are on the receiving end, they become disoriented and unable to adequately explain it. They believe in a classic example of double standards where the rule applies to them, but not to others. They may refer to others as complete trash, but it will drive them insane when they realize that you have no interest in them or anything they believe they can offer. Thirdly, narcissists will ultimately plummet to the bottom of the ocean if they experience rejection. Lastly, the issue of exposure arises. Nothing is more devastating for a narcissist than having their lies exposed in public. Fortunately, neither of these objectives is difficult to achieve. All you need to do is keep them in plain sight. You can easily uncover their harmful gossip, for example. Say something concise and brief such as, "That doesn't concern me," or "That seems like a private matter." You should keep it to yourself and then stop talking. In this way, you have exposed their deceitful behavior. There is no need to make any further comments at this point. You may also draw attention to their hidden aggressive behavior, open incompetence, or exaggerations. For instance, you could ask, "Did you just give me a dirty look?" and then say, "Interesting. Thanks for that," before stopping speaking. In any case, it is important not to lose your temper, no matter how upsetting the situation is. If you choose to do so, you may remain unnoticed as the narcissist reveals their true colors. They might rip off their mask and be exposed and humiliated if asked a direct question that they cannot answer honestly in front of others. Fourthly, let them know that their actions are being monitored. Don't explain anything. Just indicate that you are watching them closely. How you feel and how you present yourself to the world are critical. If done effectively, it demonstrates your ability to read people like an open book. I assure you that this will terrify them. It's a significant blow to them to realize their true weakness, incompetence, and inferiority, as well as the ease with which you can expose their facade. And that's enough to drive a narcissist crazy. Narcissists become agitated when they lose control, and they become even more agitated when their card is revealed. That's all the news I have for now. If you've made it to this point, thank you for your perseverance, and I hope you found this video informative. If you've ever been in a relationship with a narcissist, please share your experiences in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more similar content in the future, please subscribe to our channel and select the notification bell to be informed when a new video is posted. Thank you.